I'm glad we have this time together before the wedding. It's exhausting having to hold back from touching you. I feel as if there's constantly eyes on us, and we never get any alone time, and certainly there would be much gossip if I even held your hand where a courtier could see it. I can't say I don't have other things I'd like to do, no. But truly I enjoy your company, I just always have, you know that. Even speaking to you here without prying ears is a treat. Is nearly 2 decades of friendship not enough to prove it? I guess I'll have to work harder then. I will make the time, I promise. I'm not going to become king and then forget who my true friends are. Even before we were lovers, we were companions, and I will never forget that. I owe you everything, not just because you love me, but because you've always been there for me. I wouldn't have survived my first season out in society without you. They would have eaten me alive for fun if you hadn't guided me through the safe social waters. Sappy? Perhaps. Taking walks with you always makes me sentimental, especially out here. Do you remember running through here as kids? Dashing between trees and hiding behind rose bushes so my brother couldn't catch us? Oh man. Oh, he always hated that. Complained to mother all the time about the thorns he'd stick himself on trying to get to where we hid. Oh, poor lad. You did always dote on him. Helped him pick out those thorns. It's too bad. Yes, exactly. It is too bad. I don't know what happened to the boy he was. I hardly recognize him anymore. My dear, you wound me. I got nicer to him when we were older. Give me some credit. It was only as a child I tried to hide from him. I wanted more alone time with you, so I did what it took to get it. Now I have as much as I want. Fortunate for me. Speak and he shall appear. Brother, how fares ye? You look rather dour this afternoon.
Do I? I suppose I do. You look chipper, princely, kingly, even.
Kingly?
Supposedly. That's what Father says anyway. And who am I to doubt his majesty?
Is something the matter?
No. Only I have to wonder. Your wedding. It's in a fortnight, is it not?
It is, yes.
Interesting.
Be plain, brother. What are you getting at?
You truly wish to know? My lady, this has nothing to do with you.
Darling, think nothing of it. I'm sure my brother just wants to cause trouble. It's not worth pondering over. Don't distress yourself.
Is that so? You really want us to get along?
Of course she does. Your constant antagonizing is exhausting. We both wish you just let it go. Oh, pardon me, my dear. I hadn't realized you felt that way.
trouble in paradise?
No, don't search for things that aren't there.
You know, fair maiden, should you wish to come and join me, I'd more than welcome you at my side. We've known one another for just as long, and I'd wager we'd have way more fun together.
Cease this talk. This is outrageous.
I rather think that's up to her, don't you? She is the topic of conversation, after all. As you wish. But my offer stands. At any time, come to see me. I'll make sure you don't regret it.
Have you no respect whatsoever?
Clearly, I don't. Not for you, anyway. She is another story, however. I do respect her.
Do you? You respect her so much, you make fun of her fiancé.
You're as much her fiancé as I am a carpenter.
It's high time you accepted our engagement. She's kind to you, so she would never tell you the truth, but things are as they are. You've not won her. Let it go.
Over my dead body.
Is that a challenge?
If you wish it, yes.
I won't be the one to push this. I wish you would find peace, happiness. I don't want to fight you.
So, you're inviting me to challenge you.
I'm inviting you to think. If you want to challenge me, I won't have any choice but to answer you. But I'd prefer there to be no challenge. I'd prefer to live in your presence with peace. I wish for prosperity for both of us.
How quaint. Naive.
You might think so, but I love you, brother, and I would never raise a hand to you.
This right here is why you will never be a good king. I threaten you, and you wish me peace.
It is only a fool who invites violence.
Violence is inevitable, whether you like it or not. As our future king, it's your job to answer that violence. If someone threatens our kingdom, will you cow to them then? Will you let our safety be compromised because you find violence to be distasteful?
That is an entirely different situation, and you know it is.
Hardly.
It is. And this endless chattering is tiresome. If you wish to challenge me, do so. Otherwise, leave us be.
Is that what the lady wishes? Stop fighting. For you? Never. But I will leave you be, for now. We'll speak again, soon, once I have decided the most appropriate way to show you the error of your ways.
If you insist.
I do. Until then.
Darling, no. Don't distress yourself with those thoughts. It'll be okay. My brother and I, we have our differences, but we would never hurt one another, let alone kill one another. We wouldn't, I swear to you. Nothing will take me from your side, least of all my brother. Mwah. Look into my eyes and give me your hand. Do you feel that? Do you see that? It's the love I have for you. My heart beats for you and you alone. We will live a life of happiness together, whatever it takes. My brother may have his opinions, but he does not know what lives inside of me. He cannot know the depths of my feelings for you or my determination to be a good king. I will do my father proud, and I will be a husband you can stand beside with pride. That is my destiny, my birthright, and I will fulfill it. If he does challenge me, It's inconceivable. But I would have no choice. If he poses a threat to the life I want to lead, to our happiness, I will have to answer his challenge, and I will have to win our duel. It's cruel, indeed. I know. I'm sorry, darling. But put the thought from your mind. It won't come to pass. Just don't distress yourself over it. It's okay. Do you trust me? Good. Then trust my words here and now. My brother and I will make peace. One way or another, we will. Let me worry about that, darling. I know my brother best, and I will prepare for the worst, rest assured.